You got me, baby, I got your back. Looking at you, thinking about all of the ways that you know me. I can't get enough. We got the future, burning the past, good and the bad, making it last. We are what I want and I want what I already got. When you come through the room, I know that you know if you fall, I will be there. Let's light up like the moon. Yeah, we take it off.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Reza Awel Ramadan from Dixie and my friend Nitayumi Anastasia. Today we will explain about language and thought. I will explain about language and thought definition and language and thought according to Jean Piaget and Sapir-Whorf. And I will explain about language and thought according to Noam Chomsky, L.S. Vygotsky, and Jerome Barnard. Okay, let's move to the next video. Language and thought definition. Language is form of communication based on the system of symbols that can be spoken, written, or signaled. Thought is form of concept. They allow us the generalize and associate experience and objects. Language is an important role in memory and thinking. There are several experts in language and thought. The first is Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. In linguistics, the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis states that there are certain thoughts of an individual in one language that cannot be understood by those who live in another language. The hypothesis states that the way people think is strongly affected by their native language. Sapir-Whorf hypothesis also we known as linguistic relativity. There are two versions. The first is strong version. Strong version is language determines certain linguistic cognitive process. That is, language determines our perception of the world. The second is weak version. Weak version is language bases our view of the world. Language is thought. The hypothesis states that the way people think is strongly affected by their native language. Second, Jean Piaget hypothesis. Swiss psychologists worked for several decades on understanding children's cognitive development. Most widely known theory of cognitive development. A child's capacity to understand certain concepts is based on the child's developmental stage, was integrated by kids' thought and behavior, and worked to understand their cognitive development. Piaget's stage of cognitive development. Stage 1. Sensory motor stage. Birth until 2 years is the child began to interact with the environment. Stage 2. Pre-operational stage. 2 until 7 years. The child began to represent the world symbiotically. Stage 3. Concrete operation, 7 until 11 years. The child learns roles such as conversation. Stage 4. Formal operation, 11 years above. The adolescents can transcribe the concentrate situation and think about future. Thought is language. Language develops based on cognitive maturity, and a child learns. And the third, Noam Chomsky theory, also we know as innate hypothesis. And the first, language is an innate faculty, and the second, the child is born with a LED. And the third, language is not learned by children and is not taught but grows itself in a way determined by nature. Language as thought. The language and thought of two are two separate systems, and each has its other autonomy, and the depth structure of language are same and has nothing to do with cognition and intelligence. The only difference is the surface structure. And the first is Vygotsky theory. Also, we know as constructivist theory. And the first, children construct their knowledge, and the second, development cannot separate it from their social context, and the third, prior conception and new concepts are interwoven, and the last, language plays a central role in mental development. Social interaction plays a fundamental role in the development of cognition. Vygotsky 97 stage. Every function in the child's culture development occurs twice. First, on the social level, and later on the individual level. First, between people in interpsychological, and the inside the intrapsychological. Mind and language initially development separated and do not influence each other. At first, the mind development without language, and at first, the language development without thought. At the next stage, the two meet and work together and influence each other. Language is thought, thought is language. And the last, Jerome Bruner theory. Bruner mengemukakan teori instrumentalisme tentang hubungan dalam bahasa dan pikiran. Menurut Bruner, bahasa dan pikiran merupakan alat untuk berlakunya aksi. Bahasa berperan dalam membantu pikiran agar lebih sistematis. Pada prosesnya, mula-mula pikiran dan bahasa muncul bersama-sama untuk mengatur aksi. Selanjutnya, keduanya saling bekerja sama. Adapun tahap kaitannya dengan pikiran dan berbahasa oleh Bruner dibagi menjadi 3. Yang pertama, enactive representation. At the earliest age, children learn about the word, thought, action on the physical object and the outcome of this object. And the second, iconic representation. Learning can be obtained through using models and pictures. And the last, symbolist representation. The learner has development the ability to think in abstract terms. And language is thought is language. According to instrumentalist theory, language is a tool in human to develop and project the mind. Language can help human to think systematically. Language and mind develop from the same sort and very similar form. Thank you for watching our video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.